we are the rallying cry around trade and why it matters and why it's important.
People don't realize that Denver has a strong international community, and I think World Trade Center really brings it together.
You trade first with someone that you get to know and like. So it's those relationships that turn into business partnerships, that turn into friendships that we cherish around World Trade. And so it is really important for us to continue those friendships and to show that Colorado is open and accessible, as is the US market for business.
It has been a beautiful journey. I have been living here for almost 20 years, and every year I grow as a person, I grow as a citizen, I grow as someone who has big dreams.
30 years ago, the World Trade Center Denver was formed. At that time, in 1987, we were exporting about $1.4 billion. Today, 30 years later, $20 billion of our economy is made up from global trade, just on the export side.
Anytime you're moving things across borders, you're gonna have some obstacles. Some of those are legal, some of them are regulatory, labor laws, so your employees are gonna have different rules. Taxation becomes a problem because different countries tax income differently. So the World Trade Center does a lot to help businesses understand what those hurdles are to international trade.
Another thing they do is they have a great education program at the Institute that actually certifies people in international trade.
We've been helping companies from 5 to 5,000 people grow globally, make new connections, open new markets, and celebrate new friendships and relationships across the world.
That's how I see trade moving, is increasingly connected, increasingly diverse, and increasingly focused on solving social problems, not at the expense of the bottom line, but in cooperation with enhancing the bottom line.
So it brings the world closer together, and it really facilitates peace. So there's not big, long, sustained wars or efforts because you can't afford the disruption in supply chain.
Trade is not just this exchange of merchandise and services and knowledge. Trades can bring connections. Trades can help us relate to one another. Trade can help us accept one another and live through peace, harmony, and dignity.
Trade has done more to reduce global poverty than probably any other effort in the history of mankind. That's a good thing.
If you teach someone how to trade, then you're teaching them a skill that will get them out of poverty.
Through trade, through cooperation, through diplomacy, we can solve any problem. I just want to be part of the people who are igniting positively that flame and back up and let the other generation take it away.
We can enhance environmental protection, we can enhance workers' rights, we can make the world a more prosperous place, we reduce global poverty, all through trade.
I hope one day I can sit and say, I was part of this. Because life is short. The story will be forever.